Hi, my name is Mohammed Al-Hussein and welcome to my leadership plan. The outcome for my leadership plan is to use leadership theories that I have learned to create a positive working environment because it is essential for effective communication and mutual understanding. Also, focusing and continuously building on my transformational style of leadership that strives to transmit motivation for a shared purpose and vision. Expanding on my strengths and working on my weaknesses is another outcome that I would like to achieve, which I will talk more about in an upcoming slide. Achieving a democratic style leadership and becoming a multicultural leader by increasing my cultural intelligence is definitely a highlight of my leadership plan. I always had an approach similar to a transformational leader, where in every instance that required some sort of fix, I was able to create a vision and guide others toward it in order to achieve efficiency. Being charismatic was always perceived by others when meeting them. Some told me it was because of my positive energy, and others told me it was because of my smile, and being able to relate to them on a deep level. This is where my clear communication takes into effect, where it simplifies the process of reaching out to my audience as well as for them to get to know me. Being honest, ethical, and trustworthy is crucial for building long lasting relationships and helps eliminate multiple social issues. Last but definitely not least is being a great listener shows that you care about others and provide myself with a better stance to reply. Now back to my strengths and weaknesses. Some of my strengths that I need to hone and master, such as being self-aware, having great communication skills, and emotional intelligence. On the other hand, some weaknesses that I need to work on and maybe turn into strength are micromanaging, finding it difficult to multitask, and not being able to set clear expectations due to continuous flows of ideas being generated. I see myself in the future using a democratic style leadership, which helps encourage creativity, honesty, and job satisfaction in general. It also helps solve issues, however, could be time consuming. In addition, being a multicultural leader will be crucial with continuous growth of globalization. To be able to increase my emotional intelligence by learning about other styles of human behavior using theories we study throughout the semester will definitely help build my leadership stance. And of course, leading by example is something I constantly want to do, as it could spread my positive work reinforcements. In order to achieve my goals that I had previously set, there are certain actions that need to be done, such as those listed in this slide. To destroy organizational structured barriers that separates employees from top management, maximize diversification to generate more ideas, and be able to understand other cultures leading to an increase in cultural intelligence, which in return opens our horizon for expansion. Personally, I always saw myself being a great leader that leads multiple groups in a successful gaming business. To get closer to that vision, I incorporated how my current leadership style fits into my goals and how I developed an action plan that puts me on a road to achieve that. My style of leadership is extremely effective, especially in the gaming industry, because new ideas are always required and needed to be tested continuously. The fact that everyone's voice matter helps us build mutual trust for each other to build strong team operations. This also leads us to the ease of acceptance to new innovation because we're always on the move to improve. When it comes to the action plan, guess what the first step is? Yes, it's planning. Here we define expectations, where in return would result to efficient results from others. Afterwards, execution takes place, where my plan comes into play and starts encouraging others and helping them reach their goals by providing them with all the tools necessary to do so. Afterwards, we can't just let the plan take its place and leave it. We have to continuously evaluate it and measure the performance of others in order to provide rich feedback. Now, some obstacles I could face while applying my leadership skills is that the world is always changing, which proves that one direct plan could prove to be insufficient. In addition, when a plan takes place, it is difficult to go back on it and start changing it because that could damage its authenticity. Finally, not all people react the same to certain leadership styles and approaches. So keeping that in mind will surely prove useful in the days to come. So in conclusion, I learned many things throughout this course that I will definitely be implementing in a work-life scenario. I learned that being a leader is more than just about sharing a common goal, but it is about expanding and growing while helping others with you. I constantly realized many topics we covered in class were some tactics and theories I used before learning their concept, which helped me connect the dots with some past work experiences. I will always value this plan and I look back and always will look back to it for guidance. Concepts that I found extremely valuable, that is for me personally, is the importance of cultural intelligence and how there is a source like Globe to help us identify our culture misconceptions and increase our cultural intelligence. This should help my path to achieving a multicultural leader status to take place while building on my democratic style leadership by being self aware and having a high degree of self efficacy. Thank you for listening.